Hello, you lovely people of the table. I just wanted to let you know, because it snuck up on me so quickly, that Lent begins tomorrow. That, of course, makes today Mardi Gras or Fat Tuesday, so feel free to get an extra bowl of ice cream tonight. But tomorrow marks the 40-day journey to Easter. It begins on the first day with Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday is where we recognize our own mortality, where we mark ourselves with ash in a way that helps us remember that we are dust, and to dust we will return. But in hopes that in remembering that, in truly recognizing our own mortality, that we will come to rely solely on the power of God to be that which raises us from the dead. And so as I think about Lent, I think about it, at least for the last couple years, I've been thinking about it in terms of the cross. We take a 40-day period of penitence and solemn and reflection and confession, like the Lord in the desert for 40 days. And what I feel like Lent is speaking to me over the last few years is that it helps me to see that the cross is good, that Good Friday is good, that as I suffer, that as I give up, that as I go without, as I deny myself, and as I take up my own cross, that I can learn to love it, that I can learn to see that the cross of Christ is the victory of God, is the power to overcome sin and death. And so I really do see these 40 days as a journey to the cross, so that as we get there at Good Friday, we can see that it is good. And again, that we can come to realize that we are solely dependent on God for His power to raise the dead. And so I encourage you to take up a practice. Pray through, figure out what God's speaking to you about, but find something that you can do that will draw you closer to Christ. Read every day. If you want to read with me, I can send you the passages in advance of the ones that I'll be reading every single day. Or you can fast once a week. I fast twice a week, Wednesdays and Fridays. If you'd like to learn more about that, feel free to contact me. Or take someone a meal. It can be literally anything. Classic ones are like giving up chocolate or giving up TV or cutting out Facebook. Whatever it is, I want you to think about it as a spiritual practice that will draw you closer to Christ. Oftentimes in the past, I've used Lent as a sort of diet, right? I'm going to give up chocolate or all sweets or all soda, which are good things that I need to kind of get a fresh perspective on for my life. But whatever it is you decide to do, whatever you feel like God's laying on your heart to do, something or nothing, make sure it's something that you think would be spiritually life-giving to you. Finally, I wanted to let you know that as far as Ash Wednesday goes, if you want to be ashed, if you want to get ashes on you as a sign of penitence, as a sign of reflection, as a sign of recognizing your own mortality, I took some palm branches from the palm branches on the street and I turned them into ashes. Traditionally, what you would do is you would take the palm branches from Palm Sunday, the week before Easter, and you would turn those into ashes to continue the cycle. But since we haven't had Palm Sunday, I used some fallen down palm branches from the street out in front of our house that hosts many of our ministries and get-togethers. So Titus and I did that today. There's a video of it. It's going to be shown right now. We burnt the ashes down. If you want to stop by my house at all and get ashed, it can be before work, it can be after work, it can be on your lunch break, it can just be any time you want. I'll have the ashes all day tomorrow, and I will have them all week. And so if you want to come by, I will put ashes if you want them on your forehead, if you want them on your hand. A lot of times people get them on their hands. So I just encourage you to pray and seek and think. I know it begins tomorrow, but even if you need to take another day or two to really figure out what God is asking you to do that. pray through it. This isn't superstition. Lent isn't a special time that you get to be extra holy. It's just a time where we get to reflect and repent and figure out how truly broken we are and how much we really need Christ's grace and love in our life. So I'm praying for you. If you want to know more, feel free again to contact me. And I would love to walk through this season with you.